In this video, today, me and my 3 friends are going to be surviving 100 days in trio hardcore Minecraft. And if someone is unfamiliar with hardcore, you die permanently. No respawning. We're going to have 3 simple goals in mind. We have to defeat the Wither, defeat the enderdragon, and of course, survive till the end.
Put the books on the shelf, bro.
A big bag with 1 cookie in it.
As you can see, there's a lot in this episode, so make sure to stick around to the end, or at least stick around to the songs.
Oh, dude, he's got the, look at his head, look at his head. Look at his head.
Day 1 started out the typical day. Besides the giant pig head in the background, we grabbed our wooden tools, make sure to upgrade them into stone.
Oh, yo, Sage!
What?
Made everyone some red tunics. Although a slight problem. Grab some coal. Snag this sugarcane on the coastline. Had to replant them near the base. Yeah, that
No
slight
way,
issue was
bro.
curse of binding.
Take it like a good boy.
We needed some iron, so we decided to go caving, which we did get a little bit. And day 2, but these pants were not coming off. With that iron, we upgraded our tools, got ourselves a pickaxe and an axe, and with those, we mined some trees. Headed on back into the caves. Although we did have some iron tools, we did not have enough for everyone, so we had to go on a bit of a mining
Got
trip.
diamondos, bro.
Finally got our first set of diamonds though, made a pickaxe out of that. While we were smelting up our iron, we explored a bit more, found some more diamonds. Nothing too crazy though. On day 3, we also got right to mining obsidian for our nether portals and our enchanter. With those extra diamonds we found, we made sure everyone got their diamond
Joey, you got one?
pickaxes out. On day 4, using that shipwreck from earlier, gave us some carrots that I planted right in front.
Well, I literally am going into a cave right now.
Found some pumpkins, although over the course of this, I don't know why, I kept calling them melons. Also went exploring a bit and found some chickens to lead them back.
In there, bro.
And we got our first hidey hole set up with some beds in it. We were finally able to get our first night of sleep. On day 5, those pumpkins familiar decided to put them to use, so I wanted to get a little farm going with them too. While I was working on that, Joey was building his first little house. While Sage was off exploring, I decided to build a little shed right next to Joey's. Nothing too crazy. So this is my first house. Nothing much.
What kind of tree is this?
Yeah, we were really fascinated by this tree because we never seen one with pants on.
Why does it have pants?
Got a little path connecting it to the wise mystical tree. Hopefully it'll give us some wisdom later on. We also found some
Big ol' redwoods.
which we promptly demolished so that they could give us some food. I also found some cows out there that we had to lead back, although it was getting nighttime, so it was a bit of a dangerous mission. The next day I went back for that second cow though. Also went back for some big ol' red ones, because mushroom stew is really nice and we don't have any food, so. Also decided to dive deep in a cave, and there were so many creepers in here we were terrified. If a creeper even exploded near us, we were probably dead. But we just kept finding them, and this was a close call. Decided to get a little home base set up.
I'm making a safety bunker.
It's a good thing I did. There was about 30 zombies that came after us. Rolling around to day 8, grabbed some gold up in the caves and some lava because I had a new strategy for dealing with all these ooglies. Though we headed back to our little home base in the cave, we needed to disperse some armor. We all had the ores, but we just did not have the armor. During day 9, also I did not know that you could just get a tree in the
Wait,
cave.
I'm gonna wait for that. That zombie's about to get melted. Ooh. Oh.
The new strat was just placing it on them.
Bye, bro.
We wrapped up our caving expeditions because we got all we needed, some redstone, some iron. That's really all we needed down there. Day 10, we finally made it up to the surface, back to my wonderful shed. Broke those cows out of the boats finally because they've been sitting there for a while. And would you look at that, pumpkins. With those pumpkins, I ended up just planting some more because you can never have enough pumpkins. Sugarcane's all grown too, gotta expand that as well. There we go, lots and lots and lots and lots of sugarcane. Don't worry, it'll get bigger too. On day 11, cows were finally ready to breed though. Ended up using that iron we mined to get some hoppers so we can get an automatic chicken farm.
Thanks, inbreeding.
Slap those chickens in a pit. and started throwing some eggs in, see if we can get some babies in there. On day 12, Sage was finally starting to hunker down, so I helped him clear out his little island that he wanted. This is a decent sized construction build, so it ended up taking most of the day, but we got it done pretty quick. By the time we finally finished with that, the pumpkins were ready. I forgot to record day 13, but all I really did was work on the pumpkins. On day 14, Joey was still working on his house, and I was still working on my pumpkins. Sage was still working on his island house, and I ended up getting a lot of pumpkin farming, or melons. Now that Sage was getting his nice little pit filled in with sand, he was finally able to start on the bases. Well, we ran into some intruders that were attacking his island, so we had to help him out with that. We took care of them lickety-split, no challenge whatsoever. Sugarcane was finally ready to be farmed though, and trust me, I told you it was gonna get bigger. Had to go mine some big ol' red ones, and some big ol' brown ones. Sage filled in all his island with sand so he could start working on his actual house now. On day 16, I expanded the farm a bit, had to get some wheat planted along with those carrots.
That's a pretty cribby crib, not gonna lie. That's pretty good. Ooh, missing a little glass. Wise mystical tree. Where is the village?
Yeah, we were in desperate need of the villagers, but for now, just expanding the carrots. I did go out and search for some and found nothing.
Oh, I got 2 smithing templates, bro.
So I had to head home.
It's
Day
gambling.
18 decided to gamble with some
Drink it.
suspicious stew, and I went back out on the great expedition to go find some more villagers.
Oh, the
They're the
villagers,
villagers!
bro.
They love
crushing loaf.
Grabbed some hay while I was there.
Oh, I almost drove that man into the lava.
Although to speed the process up a lot, I went back home and grabbed Joey, and that made transporting the villagers much easier, with one person pressing the button, one person driving the boat.
Bro, they're both in the damn boat. Well, I can't place the boat.
To finish off day 19, we ended up placing the villagers in a box. They love crushing loaf. Day 20, Sage's house is coming along nicely, and I needed some sand.
The wind picked up our boat, dipped down, put the emeralds in the bag.
Soon may the villagers come to bring us mending and sharpness one. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our loot and go.
We'd not been 2 days since shore. Went down to the village and stole some more. Joey called all hands and swore he'd take the villagers' loot. Ow, bro. Just threw.
I feel like you should make this into a double door. And
I don't know why, but I was just like really dependent on that having a double door. So I made Joey change his whole build around that.
They love crushing loaf.
One thing we didn't really get during the mining trip was coal, so had to chop some trees down and get some myself. But I didn't grab enough sand. Take the villagers' loot.
Soon may the villagers come to bring us mending and sharpness one. One day when the trading is done, we'll take our loot and go.
Day 24 made some revamps to the shed.
this is my second house. So it's like his horns, bro. Is this the completed house, bro? I like it.
Yeah, Sage's builds are
Pretty
great, but like he builds like he's stuck in 2012. I don't know how to describe it. Day 25 finally put that glass to use. I wanted to make the villagers a giant greenhouse because I didn't really want to make them just a regular breeder. But I needed beds for that, so I went back to the village and stole some more. Also killed this iron golem because we need more iron.
How'd you get up there?
Hey, the villagers are finally making babies now that they got enough beds. Day 27, using those carrots I collected earlier, was able to get a lot of emeralds.
Oh, these guys love my carrots, bro.
I mean it. They loved my carrots. I kept trading with them. Day 28, Sage came over to help me out with my villager dome. Give them a lot more space to grow up in. I feel like villagers get abused too often and just get forced into 1x1 holes, so I made sure to give them lots of room. Day 29, it was almost done, just working on the roof, but I needed more glass because I didn't have enough. In hindsight, should have used some different blocks because it really does just look like a straight up eyesore when you're looking at it from the side. Got some pumpkin pies. Sage had a great idea. We were waiting on villagers. Why not just go get some? So on day 30, that's exactly what we did. We made our way back to the village and stole some of those villagers. But transporting them wasn't any easier as last time. We still have a big old hill to go up. We did already have the pistons placed though, so it went pretty smoothly. Had to go back for them though. Day 31, we finally decided the villagers needed a place to go, so we started building their little halls and transferring them up to them. It was another 10 blocks that we had to move them up, so it was a little annoying.
Joey, the stalls, bro.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not a fan of 1x1 villager halls. They need at least a couple blocks to move around in. We like the villagers here. They're helpful to us, although they don't give us our trades.
Oh shoot, did I accidentally trade with... Oh, I accidentally wasted one of our villagers.
Yeah,
bro.
the leathersmith villager kept his job from the village the whole trip. And I accidentally traded with him because I thought he was a new villager. But I was finally able to get us some gear. And I broke the other villagers out of their little enclosure into the open greenhouse. Day 32, we had plenty of baby villagers now, but the only problem is getting one alone in the boat and transferring it over there. It took a while, but we finally got our first guy. And on day 33, we got his brother too. Moved him over there into their nice new houses.
Totally moving up in the world. We're up to 6 villagers now.
A big bag with one cookie in it.
Go to day 49. The wall of sugarcane was finally ready to be demolished. But we still needed more villagers because half of ours were babies. So we headed on back to go grab 2 more villagers because we really just needed tools and armor at this point, and we didn't want to go mining. This time it was much easier to transport the villagers because we already had all the pistons made and we had much more resources to transfer them. Now we just needed to put them up where we actually wanted to trade with them, but I forgot the pistons. Day 36 ended up trading with the villagers again, trying to get some more emeralds and upgrade them because we needed pumpkin trades. Accidentally slaughtered most of the cows, definitely an accident.
A small shed with 1 villager in it.
Our villager hall's looking pretty good so far. And by this point we had a bunch of babies to move over again. Ended up getting a mending villager on day 37, didn't take too long for that guy. And the villagers finally were able to trade pumpkins.
Oh, I just got him breaking 3. Sharp 5? I don't think we really need that right now.
In hindsight, I should have kept it, because we didn't find it again. And I pretty much just spent the rest of day 38 looking for trades, but you can guess, I didn't find any. Day 39, we may have overpopulated the chickens just slightly. Also got a fortune villagers. That's going to turn out very nicely later on. And for some reason, I don't know why villagers are so weird. They hate being employed.
Mama, can I have some cookies?
Stop being unemployed. Get a job.
Where's my
Put
dad,
the,
bro?
just put the books in the bag.
Put the books on the shelf, bro. Come on, slime.
I've had to just keep...
Alright.
Just accidentally hit him with my
A
axe.
book
Low
with it?
key.
I can try.
Yo, he's not gonna like that.
Finishing off day 40, Sage's house is looking nice. He's got a little bridge, got an interior built. Loading 3. Oh, decodoptem, decodoptem.
Well, that's not efficiency 5.
Well, we had some of the books we needed. We didn't have all of them, so Sage went over to go trade while I traded pumpkins.
Bro, I don't want punch 1 for 5 emeralds.
Day 42 with the villagers, I ended up placing a smithing table to get us some good old loot. But just because I have a job in front of them does not mean the villagers want to take it. These villagers are very stubborn in this world. I don't know why. We'll make them pay later, though. Don't worry. All the carrots were done, so I had to grab those for more emeralds. But we were out of iron at this point, and to make an iron golem farm, we kind of needed iron. So we all went together and we found a bigger cave.
Oh, bro, it's our sanctuary.
No.
Once we had most iron smelting, all we had left to do was make the stuff for the actual iron golem farm. But I needed a lava bucket, and I didn't know of any anywhere, so I went on a little risky mission to go find some.
That's good.
Day 44, finally starting to get some bookshelves out of these emeralds.
Need to go 19 in every direction and make it just a flat square. What the hell is that?
Watch this, watch.
Bro, what are you? How are you gonna get down?
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing up there either. Ended up getting a level 28 enchanter though.
Oh, it's instant mine for those blocks.
On day 45, I was finally able to clear this out with some level of efficiency, 3 to be exact, but it made the process much easier so we could actually multitask on the farm. It was a pretty big project because I chose one of the worst possible places to...
Iron.
Also, apparently I fill in blocks weird, but like, I don't know. Day 46, Joey brought the villagers over
Dude, we gotta build
here.
Steve's lava chicken.
And we got pretty much the rest of the floor finished off. Now all that was needed was to build the actual habitat. And we didn't have very many fancy blocks, so just kinda had to use cobblestone. Thanks for all the YouTube tutorials, because otherwise I don't remember how to build a farm from scratch. Day 47, with all of that finished off, made the little pit for the iron golems to actually fall into. Placed that lava off, and the farm was pretty much done. All we needed was to lure the villagers inside of the actual farm itself. And we kind of had to do that one at a time. We didn't have much of resources to build more pistons. On day 48, we finally got the last villager in there. Although their fat heads wouldn't move. Alright, now with the farm actually done, the only thing left was to get a zombie in there, so we just had to wait for night. We all set out, trying to explore different areas, covered the most ground as possible, looking for a zombie.
The spider jockey.
Oh, zombie.
Skeleton.
Hit him from behind, bro. Hit him. Oh, he came in. He came in. To move him.
How do I get up?
Ow.
Yo, who's dying?
Alright, over here.
Oh no!
Capture them! Capture them!
I don't have a boat. Or
Go back, bro.
Whoa.
They wanted. They live for the villager life. Sage, I did it wrong. My bad. Every block in here needs to be pathed.
might be a bet.
Well, that certainly could have gone a lot smoother.
Oh, there it
we
is.
go.
Not cookies. Cookie. A big bag with 1 cookie in it. Oh, Mama, can I have some cookie? Yeah, but only 2 bites. I don't want you sucking out all the chips like you did last time. And when it came to soap, instead of Zest, Dial, or Coast, we got Keme? You have a problem with that? Ring it up. My mother could save money in a lot of places, but not on her ass.
Oh, bro, we have a stack. So now this guy gives good stuff.
On day 50, with all that iron farms going on and the crops, we had a surplus of emeralds. And with that, we were able to get a level 30 enchanter. Okay, the Great Wall of Sugarcane is pretty long. It's not going to get any longer, but it was a pain in the mind. Didn't have any use for the sugarcane
Make
other
this our
than
Nether
emeralds,
area.
though. Day 51, it was time to farm all the carrots again because they were fully grown. And we had plenty of villagers in there. They just didn't have any jobs, so made some more compost bins for them. And got right to trading all them carrots. One more thing Iron was able to tick off for us is I was able to get an anvil to combine all our gear.
Hey, an anvil. Instamine Pumpkins is here.
Yes. I was gonna make it like turn it into a building for an automatic sugarcane farm, but now I'm kind of thinking just maybe more villager housing.
Kaboosh!
Are you putting them all in there, dude?
Not all of them. Only five.
Madness,
16s of
bro.
it. 5 dozen. Look at them. Bro, we have so much chicken. Good.
Day 53, we had plenty of villagers, but they ran out of beds. I don't know what I was
That's what you're
thinking.
calling-
Also, they kept spawning iron golems, and these are going to be a reoccurring problem every single time I walked over to the pumpkin farm. It's the baby villagers. Yep, they're ready to go. So we made them get a move on. And we finally had the iron to go and make more pistons so we didn't have to constantly run back and forth. Also, we buried ours. The next day, we finally got those baby villagers moved. Secret tunnel! I ended up making a few stalls for them because we kept running out of room. Just had so many villagers to trade with. Got a second one over here as well, making sure they're nice and cozy in their new humble abodes.
Oh shoot, bro, we got 2 stacks of iron right now.
These villagers were popping out babies left and right. Chillax, my guys. But I made one fatal mistake that night, and I didn't realize it for a little bit.
What the hell, bro? Yo, no! Joey, come here. Go to the villagers, bro. Bro, no. Look, this guy too.
Oh, it's that diamond!
I'll go to the Nether with you guys.
How long does it take for a villager to grow up?
Too long is the answer to that one, but we needed lava for the Nether portal, so we went out on an expedition to go look for some.
Coming in hot!
But Joey found one pretty close to the home, so...
Let's get our mine on.
Get out! Die, boy.
Big ol'
Day 57, the weaponsmith that we needed to get some diamond swords for. We did not have any flint from this man to trade with, and we didn't have any emeralds. So, had to get fortune and put it on my little shovel there. And it didn't take that long. The guy is a big flint guy.
The big flint guy. Oh, he's a big flint guy, bro.
Like Flint Lockwood?
Joey was building a little house for the villagers, although he didn't end up using it for anything. But we got some diamond swords, and it's finally time. We needed
I
some
don't like
experience to
that.
go enchant those
freaking
swords, so we
creeper
ended up
rolls up.
staying up throughout the night. Some would even say it's finally time we took back the night.
Because at last we have to go. It's time to take back the night. To take back the night.
Day 58, finally got some
Screw it, I'm
experience
just in-
levels.
oh my
and
God,
I
I got-
kept getting beta anthropods. I don't know why. I tried
on,
it
give
4
me-
times, man. I just am not getting anything good.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Joey got a good one
Okay, that's
though.
pretty good.
Yo, can you enchant mine level 18? Oh, sharpness 2. I'm down for that. That's
Yeah, I'd take sharpness 2 any day over bane of anthropods. Like, come on. Finally time to go to the Nether.
long portal the long way.
Another.
Nether portal the long way.
Bow, 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 bow.
The Nether.
What is this villager doing just in the water?
The Nether.
Built up a little safe spot, because these places are no joke, man. And the windows were purely aesthetic.
Doing what's around.
Grabbed some bone blocks, though. There wasn't really anything around, so grabbed some bone blocks, grabbed some quartz, and I dipped out of there because there's nothing to do.
I'm trying to trade with piglins.
Yeah, the Poglins.
I'll call them that, bro. That is not their name.
That's their name. Pretty sure that's their name.
Pog.
Well, on day 60, I was trading with the villagers while Joe was still looking around in the Nether. He ended up finding a good old Nether fortress.
185, negative 200.
You found one?
Yeah.
Nice.
Moved this villager over there, but I forgot about him.
I'm going and a hammer and a nail. I'll nail it. Is that what you're gonna do, Jacob, when you're building your house?
Third time.
Big bag with one cookie in it.
On day 61, I figured it's been enough time. I should probably build a genuine house. So that's what I got started on, getting a lot of
two-seater.
wood.
Yeah. I'm riding.
Yeah.
What?
I've never heard someone call it that.
What did you say?
I like
What? Wait, why is there a turtle
I like turtles.
in the boat? There's two! The boatles, bro. You have an iron axe,
Well, I mean,
bro?
I just keep making.
You mind that, I'll be back.
We are on day 61, and Sage still has an iron axe.
They're not as good as the axe I gave you, but...
With Sage's new axe, it sped up his progress about 2 times, and I wanted a crap ton of wood for this because my house, I wanted it to be quite large, and it would take me a long time to build this, but I needed a lot of wood for it.
I gaze off into the boundless skyline. No black horse playing in the sunshine. Turn around, pick up my sword and wield the blade that once forced evil mobs to.
I feel like it had, like, genuine heart.
Yeah. Like it wasn't just to make money. It kind of felt like it was meant to be a good movie.
Big bag with a stack of cookies. Tag, no tag bags. Yeah, I said no tag bags!
I ended up using up all my sand for the glass dome. I didn't actually have any for my house, so I had to go back and get even more. I also had to go ahead and make even more coal because I ran out after smelting all that glass. These dang iron golems! Always breaking my crops. Day 64 was ended up trading with some villies.
He win which?
I was gonna need a lot of blocks for this, so I ended up going with a TNT cobble duper idea, but I also needed some lava, so I had to go back and grab that. But to get stone, I needed stone. I didn't have any building blocks. Day 65 and 66, I ended up getting all the stuff I needed for those farms, which wasn't a crazy amount of redstone or anything. It was just kind of a chore to get it.
Yeah, Joey? Making a little...
Lava.
So I ended up making my farm while Joe was making his Steve's lava chicken.
And wield the blade that once forced evil mobs to yield, and hope one day that this chaos and destruction turns for the bad. Never a bow in hand. That is when I ruled the land.
Now that that was done, I was finally able to get some cobblestone going. I just took out the stupid iron golem doll. Grinded all those pumpkins out for those emeralds. And we had plenty of villagers to trade with now. But you know what it's time for. I had to farm the Great Wall of Sugarcane. Paper, paper, paper. Day 68.
How's that boat still alive?
Good, we got a stack of their remains. Also, that cobblestone generator is doing so much work. But now I just needed a place to smelt all the cobblestone, so I ended up making a little auto smelter for it, placing all that cobblestone inside. And on day 69, Joey's lava chicken is coming along nicely. Finally started to clear out the location for my nice little humble abode. Now that it's nice and clear, I can finally start getting to work on building my actual house. Yeah, that was quite the close call. If I had not tabbed in any sooner, that might have been the run there. That was one of the closest calls I've had. Move, fish.
No, I'm gonna kill you now. I'm gonna feed you to this villager.
Sage came over to come help me clear out a little bit and check on the house. And I was going for a dark oak kind of woodland mansion vibe for this house.
All right, where is your house being built?
Across the way.
Day 71. Like I said, this house is going to be quite large, so it's going to take me several days to do.
Lava. Cha-cha-cha chicken.
I don't think there's a thing in this world that has a better cinematic storytelling than Minecraft movie did.
What about the Croots?
Oh, wait a minute.
Ooh.
That's a good point. You might be...
In a minute!
Here, right here. All your needs will be met.
In a minute!
Let me know what y'all think of the Croods down below. We personally said we enjoyed it. And the roof's coming along nicely. Got these little fence windows in there. While I was working on this, Joe was working on his lava chicken. Sage was working on that little boat. He kind of wanted to transform it. It didn't turn out too great, though. Day 73, still working on the outside of the house. Kind of getting that outline on first. And Joey's lava chicken is basically done. Y'all think it looks like the original? Front of the house is coming along great. Got that nice big old window in the front with the walkway outside, of course. One of the main problems I was having though is I couldn't get up to the roof. Once I finally got up there, I was able to fill it all in. And then for day 74, you got the best part. Got some side windows going.
Dude, this house from the side is gonna look strange.
Yeah.
Well, from straight on, it looks good.
I don't know how this is gonna look so strange from the side.
I can look at it from the side.
Oh, okay.
I might as well just walk over there. Yo, this is kind of a weird angle from the side.
So maybe it'll look a little strange from the side, but it's fine. I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
What is that,
The
dude?
villager. Villager news.
See, I told you I would fix it. It's not that skinny anymore.
That's all we need.
Now the roof is looking fine and dandy if I do say so myself. With the roof almost finished off, now I just have to do the walls. And on day 77, I didn't do exactly that, but I did get some lanterns down to put some lighting in. But we got a little bored, and we had some unfinished business to attend to.
It's to the left. Hey! Come on, Gary. You think this village is yours, bro?
The Dillagers. You're a boat cat now.
Pretty goated though. His unibrow is wicked, dude.
Once I was back home on day 78, I ended up switching out the glass for blue glass just to get some texture in there, make it look a little nicer. And I also wanted to move the enchanter into my house because I'm the one that made it. I also had a little side room that I needed to fill in there. Put looting on my sharp tooth sword as well to go to the Nether. And it's time to mine some netherite. Oh baby.
The Alex way.
The Alex way, really? Did you like place one right next to you?
I thought I was a good ways away.
Guess we're doing.
Well, that didn't go to plan. About 30 seconds in, and Sage went out exactly the same way Alex did. But he was quite a bit more geared than Alex, so. We continued on in the Nether, getting quartz, getting netherite, using those beds. Because with Sage gone, you know, it'll be lonelier, but we still have a job to do. We still have to kill withers. We still have to kill the enderdragon.
Holy crap, that did so much damage. Okay. You have some food? I'm at 3 hearts with no food.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I placed a bed like...
Whew, that was another close call on day 81. Day 82 rolled around. We made it out with about 5 pieces of
21
netherite.
levels, bro?
But for all the templates, we needed a lot of diamonds, and I had no experience to combine my pickaxes, so I had to go back into the Nether for some quartz. Day 83, with the god pickaxe in mind, I ended up making some better gear, because if we wanted to go exploring the Nether, we needed some better gear. But with that pickaxe, it was finally go on a bit of a mining haul. We weren't down here for too crazy long. We were getting pretty lucky with our diamonds.
No, this is massive. Low, deeper, fade.
Come on, dude.
I already have 25 diamonds, dude.
I don't know why. I can never get a music disc in these runs. It's so difficult for me. Like, the creepers take like 8 shots from a skeleton, but I take like 4. I don't understand. And on day 84, it was finally time to head back up to the surface.
I've emerged. Where the heck? Dude, I'm in the big old red ones biome.
Made it all the way home on day 85. Used those diamonds to place them down. Made a little diamond cube. But I couldn't mine all of them because I also needed the experience for my armor. Oh yeah, my house still isn't done. On day 86, I decided to go and finish it off because it was taking me forever.
Oh, I know, because he's held back here, so he's...
Got a good old god helmet on though. Also made that netherite into the bars that we needed.
I think it's called...
And Joey's found some smithing templates earlier, the coast trim, so we decided to go with that over the other ugly trim. But there was one big problem. We needed to go to the nether for wither skulls and to find a bastion to make netherite. So, made some pumpkin pie. On
The
day
nether.
87, we went to the nether fortress.
Oh, thank God for feather falling.
It was definitely not the safest route to the nether fortress. But, we finally made it over there. And we were aiming for 6 skulls to go avenge Sage's death, so there were plenty though. We just needed the luck.
You put looting on a bow? That's something you can do. Oh!
Going?
Deku bup, ding dong, deku bup, ding. What? Yeah.
Can you put looting in a bow?
Dropped on me.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Oh, you just hit him, bro?
Uh-oh.
Yo,
Uh-oh.
go, run,
Uh-oh.
run.
Just start grinding them out.
Well, Joey got himself into a bit of a sticky situation, and trust me, that will not be the last time here.
Whoa!
Oh!
might wanna run a little bit. Bro has a
Hitting an
whole
infinite
army.
gap. I got down to, I think, 3.5 hearts. And
I'm
no,
below
I'm gonna
you,
die.
I'm
I'm
below
gonna
you,
die.
I'm below
I'm
you.
gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I can't get down.
What the?
I'm
What?
on
You
one
ran
heart.
away, bro.
Oh.
Come here. Come here, bro.
Yep, on day 89, Joey almost died twice. Once he had to eat an enchanted god apple, and the other time he ran out of food in general.
Holy crap!
What?
There is, I'm not joking, 10 wither skeletons on top of the roof.
But he headed back to go repair his gear.
I need to make like a freaking blaze runway here.
On day 90, I found a
like
bunch of wither
slightly
skeletons
taller.
in a hole with some pigmen. Not sure what they were doing in there, but
Guarantee you. Come on, give me a skull. Give me a skull.
having 3 skulls already, all I needed was 1 more since Joey had 2, but they weren't giving me very much to work with here.
Hey, I got the 4th skull! I'm out this piece.
Had to grab some soul sand for those withers, but I headed back home.
Come on, come on. Go up. That was a wicked snipe, dude.
I made some more pumpkin pies, and then I headed back out to go explore and look for that bastion. That's the last step we needed. Little did I know I would be here for a while, just running around in this dang red biome till I chose to leave. But on day 92, my luck finally turned around, and I stumbled upon a bastion.
Oh. Yeah, papa.
Only problem, I still had to be very careful. These hoglin brutes, they do about 3 hearts of damage to me, and if I get ganked by them, I might be dead. Well, that sure was a close call.
Well, if you find the template, let me know.
A smithing template.
Now with that template, all I needed to do is get the heck out of there.
That was close.
Yeah, that's exactly why I hate going to bastions. You never know what those hoglin brutes are going to do to you. But I finally made it home, and I made all those netherite smithing templates for our netherite armor. Yeah, you stupid iron golems. Yeah, stupid iron golems. Now that we finally had blaze rods, those little baby villagers from earlier that got turned into zombies were finally able to be reversed. While Joey was in the netherite mining, I was waiting for those villagers to cure. I ended up just getting him some wool and some wood because he needed more beds.
Grow up, bro. It's been 20 minutes.
On day 95, while I was waiting for those villagers, I decided to make a nice little bridge to my humble abode because I was tired of swimming across or taking the boat across, and I didn't have too much to work with, so I ended up just using some trees and some stone. Oh, guess what? My house still wasn't finished.
Still technically haven't even finished my house, bro. That's funny.
Also got that bridge finished off. It looks decent, not too shabby.
He's grown. He's grown. Give me some glowstone, yeah.
But there's one problem. He didn't give me any ender pearls, and while I was trying to get the other guy...
Okay, what? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
Hey, pearls!
There's some emeralds.
Alright, we got enough pearls now. 24.
Can I get the greenie?
On day 97, I knew this wither fight was going to be pretty difficult, and we needed ample resources, so I had to make a bunch of potions, a bunch of arrows to make sure we were ready and prepared. Once day 98, it was finally time.
This is for Sage.
Oh. I already used them. I'm gonna die.
All of them?
Yes, bro.
What the hell? Here. I'm gonna throw
I'm gonna die.
3 over there.
No,
I'm
Jacob.
throwing 3 over there, bro.
No, please, please, please! I'd taken one down, but I was out of healing, and I had no more golden apples. I had to make a run for it. And I watched as he tore up our villagers and tore up our base. But after all that wither has done, you really think I'm gonna let that slide?
Over here.
Oh no. Oh my gosh. Day 99. One of the final days left. I made that beacon from the wither, and I only have one thing left to do. Kill the enderdragon. So I made my way to the fortress. I had enough pearls, I had enough potions, although by the time I got there it was already night and it was kind of hard to get down there. I was getting swarmed by mobs. I was finally in the last step of the journey. And on day 100, when I found the stronghold, I knew my time had come. It's do or die.
I don't even know where that just went. Oh, Sage's house. The chickens. I'll let them free. Sheep. Sheep can come out. Run free, my boys. Run free. Joey's lava chicken in this building. Come on now, buddies. Oh, bro immediately goes. That's crazy. And last but not least, my humble abode with the crafting table on top that I forgot to move, apparently.
Well, I guess this is it. Both my friends are dead. I killed 2 withers. I killed the ender dragon. I got max gear. I survived till the end. And it was a fun journey. The world has turned out fantastic, and I can't wait to do it again. But my journey in this world has come to the end. You know, The hardest part about moving forward is not looking back.
A big bag with one cookie in it.